Now, if Father Christmas was a journalist, which list would you be on? You see, according to my research, you'd better watch out. In fact, I'm also reliably informed from my network of sources that you'd better not cry. Don't even think about pouting. Reason for these tips? Well, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is on a deadline. Sorry. Of course, being a diligent type, he's making a list and doubtless will be checking it twice. Clearly, this will then help him discover who's been naughty, who's been nice, because as you might have realised, and thankfully I'm not going to sing it again, Santa Claus is on a deadline. Now, deconstruction of favourite Christmas tunes aside, which list do you think you'd be on if you were really honest about the way you pitch the media and deal with reporters? Now, that's assuming that you do actually do this, of course, because I realise that to many people the very notion of reaching out to the media is right up there with sticking pins in their eyes or watching another hilarious episode of Mrs. Brown's Boys whilst forcing down another mince pie. However, for those brave souls who might be planning to pitch the media as part of their marketing New Year's resolutions, or for anyone who might need a bit of a little refresher after a challenging year of less than stellar efforts, here's how to make the nice list and avoid the naughty list. 1. Have a list. Stands to reason, right? There's no point attempting to run a PR campaign, even if it's just a one-off, without a target list of ideal reporters or media that your audience follows. 2. Check that list, more than twice, because just because it is ideal to you does not mean that you are ideal to them. Can you genuinely add value to the reporter and their audiences? If so, there's a win-win. Great. 3. Learn what they want. Not every reporter works the same deadlines, and many work for a huge range of titles. Now, some will only want exclusives and some want quick comments. Do your research. 4. Check how they want to be pitched. Twitter or X is a goldmine for this. Most reporters prefer an email, not a phone call. Some prefer a DM and will openly ask for them, having opened them up for a brief pitching window. 5. Answer the question, be useful. Journalists are not there to advertise your business or build your portfolio. They're there to entertain, educate and inform their audience. Help them do that and you will do well. 6. Don't try and wangle the angle. There's a fine line between opportunism and just being, well, you know. If a reporter's seeking a comment on X, don't pitch them Y. If they want to hear about new products, don't pitch them something old or that's been out for a few months. News, clues in the word. 7. Check the requirements. If the reporter says that they need a case study or stats, it isn't a whim, it's a prerequisite. Don't waste their time pitching your angle if you can't meet their needs. 8. Meet the deadline. Nothing will irritate a reporter more than uncovering a great story or a handy comment and then being delayed by dawdling from the business. Be sure that you can meet the deadline and the word count before you promise you can. 9. Picture the scene. A lot of media opportunities will at least need a headshot of the person quoted, so make sure you've got some professional pics that are high resolution and don't be lurking under a whacking great company logo. You can try the logo pic attempt, it's worth a crack, but always have the safe backup to make sure. Oh yeah, and don't send a pic of you on holiday or crop from a group shot, we can tell. 10. Don't bugger off. Be available in case the reporter needs extra info. Sometimes it's just clarification or they might want a bit more from you. If they get your out of office reply or go to your voicemail, it's highly likely they'll probably move on. Now, if you are around but only for them, make that clear when you pitch. And looking at these tips then, which list would you be on if you assessed yourself on your efforts this year, or indeed if you think about pitching the media next year? Have a think. If you need a hand at getting on the nice list, just leave a mince pie in a glass or something under the inbox. Cheers.